everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all a-okay today. I am restarting my decluttering series because I have got a lot of makeup, as you guys can probably tell from the title, and I just need to kind of go through it, reorganize it, rejig it, fall in love with things again, say goodbye to things as well, finally call it a day with some items. This has been a long time coming. I've been putting it off for the longest of times, but it's officially time. I'm also including my clothing in this series as well, and what I will do is link the whole playlist for my declutters in this series and previous series that I've done as well, because I obsess watching these. They are my favorite things to watch, especially in the bath. I don't know what it is. I love going in the bath and watching a decluttering series. It just brings me a lot of joy. So I will leave everything in a playlist linked down below. And yeah, let's begin decluttering my makeup and clothing. Right, so this is my blusher drawer. It is an insert, which I'll just take out now because, oh, little Q-tip, because we're gonna obviously go through it. And then I have palettes kind of all to the side. And just a random insert. Ah, that's where my name's off my Jack and Hill palette. Well, that's not really needed as much anymore. Yes, this drawer is a little bit broken, which I kind of enjoy because it means I can actually see everything. I'm going to give it a tiny bit of a clean. I don't know how well it's going to go because we're in the middle of lockdown and everyone has stolen the cleaning supplies. But I will just give this a quick wipe down and then we will start the declutter. That's all cleaned and tidied now. I think what I'm gonna do is this, which holds all of my blushes, I'm just gonna empty and pray they're non-smashed. And just pop it back in because this, I don't even know what that is. That's gonna be a liquid that's leaked or something. This I know is gonna stay here regardless. This is from, I have no idea, maybe Amazon or TK Maxx, probably TK Maxx, knowing me. And I'm just gonna basically obviously sort through what blushes I want to keep. So let us just begin. So I'm gonna bring out all my MAC ones because that is gonna be my biggest collection of blushers. So I've got Dainty, which was probably one of my favourite ones ever. I'm just going to zoom you in ever so slightly. This is probably one of my favourite blushes ever. I still to this day really love it. It is being discontinued, well, it has been discontinued, but like I said, I really love it, so I'm going to keep it as part of the mineralized ones. And this one is Like Me, Love Me, and I'm going to keep this one as well. I haven't used it yet because you guys saw how my blushes were kind of organised before. I could barely see any of them, and I had my favourites, which I always kind of like gravitated towards. Blusher isn't something that I necessarily play around with, so it's not something that I'm constantly like obsessed with looking at or anything, so yeah. I then have Pinch Me, which is my absolute favourite all-time blusher ever. I love it. This is probably the one that I always gravitate towards and use. And I have Telling Glow, which is a little bit of a darker one. I've got Style. I feel like I got Style in a Z palette as well. I'm going to keep Style as well. It's more of like an orangier one. And then I've got Pinch Me, which looks like that. But I'm going to get rid of Pinch Me because I don't really wear that much pink. And Love Cloud. I might keep that. This is one that's broken the lid. But this is in the style or shade Cheek Pollen, and I saw this the other day and I was like, that's really nice, so I'm going to keep that. It's like a really like faint flusher colour, so I might get rid of him because he just doesn't fit there. And that's a bit weird, I know. I've got Milani's Luminoso. I've honest to God had this probably as long as I've ever liked makeup, which has been quite many years, and it's definitely expired, but I love it and I still use it and it works, so I'm going to keep him. I have the Too Faced Love Flush, I Will Always Love You. It's like a really nice pinky, peachy, I can never open it though. Yeah, here we go. Pinky peachy kind of nice shade, so I'm going to keep that as well. Tarte's Captivating was like an all-time favourite. Got this one from Sigma, which is Corda Rosa. Corda Rosa? Is that it? Which looks like that. I've never used it, I don't think. Nope, so I'm just going to get rid of it. It's a bit more of like a darker pink, which I'm not all that into. I have a few from Becca, and I know I'm only going to keep one. These are the two I'm going to get rid of. So this is Flower Child. So it is really nice, and I have used it, but it's just a bit too pinky for me. And this one is Songbird, which is just like a little bit of a darker one. The one I am keeping is Tiger Lily. It's a really nice orange one. Love that. I have a few from NARS. I have Orgasm, which I'm going to keep. I never actually reach for this, but I always forget I have it. So again, now that I'm going to have my blushes a little bit more on show, I might remember. Then I have Taj Mahal. I'm never ever going to part with this. I've used this as an eyeshadow, blusher, everything. It's a gorgeous orangey golden tone. And then I have Gina, which I really like as well. It's like a nice pinky one, and I feel like I'm not keeping that many pinks, so oh, he can be the pink that I choose to keep. And then I'm just getting into like random ones now. So I have this one from Makeup Store, which I'm gonna get rid of. It's just too pink. I have this next one called Angel, which I used the other day and I really liked, but I just feel like, do I need to keep it? Oh, I thought blushes I would be so like cutthroat with, but apparently I'm not. I have this other NYX one in the shade Red, which I usually use for eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do is actually move this into my eyeshadow drawer instead. I have got Hot Mama from The Balm. Oh, this is so similar to Orgasm by NARS. No, it's not. Is it? It's not. It's so similar. It's really not. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I've got Down Boy as well, which was like my favourite. I'm gonna have to keep these. Oh god. The thing with the blushes for me is like, even though I haven't invested in many, because I haven't invested in many over the years, the ones that I have are really like sentimental and important to me. So I just keep them. Which doesn't make any sense. Oh no. This is a Tarte one in the shade Party, which looks like that. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't think I've ever used it, and if I have, it's not that much. I have this Gosh one here. I'm actually going to keep the Gosh one, which is in the shade Melon, which again I've had for years, and just get rid of the NYX one. Because if I need to do a drugstore one, I can just use the Gosh one or like the Balm or something. And I feel like, I mean, his lid doesn't even work, so maybe it is time. Sorry, NYX. I love you. I have this gel one from Tom Ford. This is in the shade Pinot Soli or something like that. It's really nice. It's like a nice flush of colour, so I'll keep him. This sleek one in the shade Life's a Peach. How peachy? Oh, how peachy are you? Oh my god. Oh, that's nice. That's a bit, is that too peachy? No, that's real pretty. We'll keep him. He can stay too. Everyone can stay. That's what it feels like. I then have this NARS stick in Anguilla, which I'm going to get rid of. I've had him for years, so he's probably just dry as shit anyway. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye. I have this Giorgio Armani one, which I got free at work, which I'm just going to put into a bronzer palette, which I have, and it's a little bit empty, so I can just pop him in there. Just close that drawer and pretend like nothing's happened. I then have a Benefits Rocketeer, which I need to check. I do have Rocketeer in this palette, which is there, and this shade is so pretty. And I don't know if I've got it in this one. Yeah, Rocketeer Etude. Rocketude. So it's kind of just like, do I need 3 Rocketeers? Probs not, so I'm going to depart with Rocketeer. And I'm also going to keep these. I'm really sorry, 2 of my friends got me these and I can never remember who got who, but thank you Kirsty and thank you Sarah. I know you both got me these, but I just can't remember which one was which. They're just going to go here because I sit over here, So when I look down into it, I can see the palettes like that, but we'll see what we'll look at what I can see in a sec. This Hourglass one is really, really, really nice as well. This is in the shade Dim Infusion, so I'm going to keep that. And then that's all of like my single ones. So, I mean, I think we did pretty darn well. They all fit flat. This is the Morphe Blush Trio in Pop of Coral, which I'm going to keep. It's a really nice one to have. I have the Sephora one, which I've had for years. And I always say that I'm going to keep it and use it, and I never ever 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 do. I've literally dinged that and used it this side a very small amount once. I'm going to part with that because it's been forever and a day. I have this Makeup Revolution one. Again, I've had this for so long. I don't even think that's even healthy. So I'm going to get rid of that. I've only got a few more now. Oh my god. I have this Tarte one. Oh my god. I've got quite a few Tarte ones. I'm going to keep this because I really do like this. And I love the packaging, so Tarte mainly stays in my collection because of the packaging. I'm not gonna lie. And then this is another one from Tarte as well. I really, really like this. I use this, oh my god, what an unflattering angle. I use this quite a lot and I do really, really, really like it. Definitely had my money's worth for it with that. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, which I think I'm going to have to part with. The reason why I want to hold on to this is because I got rid of the eyeshadow palette and I'm just like, I want to keep something from the collection, but I don't use it, so it doesn't make sense. You may see this back in my collection at some point, don't judge me. This is a NARS Orgasm, which I'm just going to get rid of because I've got one already. Then I've got this, told you, another Tarte one, Life of the Party. Another blush palette, which I'm going to keep. I actually really, really like the bronzer in this as well. So he can stay, obviously. No, will you fit, please? Oh, that's so frustrating. I then have this L'Oreal one, which I'm just going to get rid of. I usually keep it for that, but Taj Mahal is a dupe for it, and I don't like the smell of it. Every time I use this, I'm confused as to why it smells. It has like a nice smell, don't get me wrong, but why does blusher need to smell? I don't know, and it infuriates me. I then have these two from Stila. They are like liquid blushes. I'm definitely going to get rid of this one. And I have had these for ages, so I don't know how good they're going to be. So I'm just going to see. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. I think I only used these once as well, which is quite sad. But I don't think I should be putting that. When it comes to wet stuff, I don't think I should be putting that on my face. So they can go. I then have these two palettes of singles, which a lot of the time I use for eyeshadows, but they are all blushes, so I'm going to keep those and just put them in. I don't even know where I'm going to put them. Put them, move that back, put them here, and then that there. And then the final one I have is this Technique one, which I kindly got sent. Oh my god, it says something on it. It says warm. I'm so confused. I'm going to keep this and have a little bit more of a play with it and see how I feel as well. But he can just live back there. So that is it. Very, 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 very quick and to the point declutter. My blushes have just been something that I have needed to declutter and go through and organise, so I'm glad I did. I will show you guys the ones that I'm keeping and what they look like, where I'm sitting from, and then the ones I'm getting rid of as well. So as I said, I kind of sit here, so when I open the drawer, everything's flat out. All my palettes are against here, and the ones I've kept, and everything's just easier to see now. And then I've got rid of these ones. So not a massive amount, but enough for me to have a better drawer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more, and until next time, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.